I gotta tell you, it's really crazy around this farm in late winter because we start hatching. Start gathering eggs and hatching all kinds of poultry. Right now we have duck, goose, and chicken eggs in the incubators. And what we have to do is we candle the eggs. And what that means is you want to take a look at the eggs to see how viable they are. So we take them out of the incubator and we candle them with this device. And we can tell whether the egg is fertile or if the embryo is alive and healthy. So in this incubator, we're keeping the eggs at about, well, right at 100 degrees, 98 degrees or so. And what I'm going to do is pull out this duck egg, which the embryo, given when this was set, duck egg, by the way, takes 28 days to hatch. What you want to do with candling is you want to take a look at that egg before like the 10th or 11th day of gestation. Now what I'm going to do is have my crew turn off the light. Before we turn the lights off, I just want to show you how this candle works. There's just a beam of light that comes up through and shines literally through the shell. So you can see the contents of the egg and you can get an idea what's going on in there. When you do candling, you want to make sure that your light source is not too hot because you don't want to damage the embryo. So that's why I like this particular model. So why don't we turn the lights off and let me set that egg up there. See how the light comes up through the egg. And below you'll see the air pocket here, which is very important. And if we look closely, you can see these veins. That means that this embryo is not only fertile, but it's viable. And if you look closely, you'll see this dark spot right here. That is the embryo of the baby duck there. The reason we candle these eggs around the 10th day is to take away any of the eggs that are infertile or the ones that just aren't going to make it. You want to get them out of the incubator because if something happens to them, like if they break or explode, because rotten eggs can explode, they're going to mess up all the other eggs in the incubator and cause a real hygiene issue. So that's the reason we want to take them out. It also gives us a lot of room in the incubator. We can add more eggs. And so now I'm going to take this little guy and put this little duck back in here so it can spend the rest of the 20-something days in here gestating and growing. And just before it's time for it to hatch, like on the 26th day, we'll move that egg over to the hatcher and then it will work its way out of the shell. And then from there, once it's dried off and fluffy, we'll move the little guy into the brooder. If you're enjoying seeing what's going on around the farm here, believe me, there's plenty, so check in regularly.